Hi, I'm Sharon Burns, owner and operator at RX Catering in the DC metro area. And we're here cooking with Sharon today. So, I have something special for you for that summer cookout where you've been asked to bring something to eat. We have our traditional watermelon that everyone wants to have at every cookout, but we want to make it kind of fancy. So, we're going to make watermelon feta bites today. And not only that, we're going to make our own balsamic glaze. I know you can probably go to the store and buy that glaze right out of the bottle, but why not make it at home? It's so easy. So before we get started with the watermelon, we're going to actually make our glaze. So as you see here, we just have balsamic vinegar and honey. Typically, a balsamic glaze, that's all it really is, are 2 ingredients. I chose today to use honey, but you can use brown sugar, you can use regular sugar. I like honey because it's kind of thick and it goes with the consistency of the balsamic glaze. So we're going to just get our pot here. We're going to take a little bit. I'm going to make probably, we keep this on hand here at RX Catering. So I have a ton of this already. I just want to show you how to make it. So we're just going to take probably like 1/3 of this bottle and put it on a medium flame and let it get a little bit, a little hot, and it's going to start to boil just a little. We don't want it boiling too much. We'll get that started, and we're going to add in our honey. Now again, you all know that I don't do a whole lot of measuring, but this particular balsamic glaze, it's really going to be to your taste and liking anyways. If you like it really sweet, then you can add in more honey or more your brown sugar. If you don't like it and you want that little bit of bite, that, you know, kind of tanginess that you're going to get from the balsamic vinegar, then don't put as much of the sweetener in. So we're going to take this and it's going to boil just a little bit. It hasn't started quite yet. I'm going to put in, so you're probably doing like a 1-to-1 ratio of the balsamic vinegar to the honey. And we just want it to get, like I said, a little thick. Not too thick, because what we're going to do is we're going to, you can use this in multiple different ways. Different ways. We can drizzle it. So again, if you're drizzling it, you don't want it too thick. You can actually toss some of your watermelon bites into it, and that's an okay option because we can make a salad out of it. You can actually use this balsamic glaze for just your everyday salad that you may be eating. You can actually store this if you make a bulk amount. You can actually put this in an airtight container and put it in your refrigerator. So like I said, I use this a ton here at RX Catering, and we make it in bulk. So we're going to let this reduce down, and as our heat is up and as it starts to boil and reduce down, it's going to get a little bit thicker. So while it's doing that, I'm going to take our watermelon. I'm experimenting today here because I usually don't do this in front of people. You guys make me a little nervous. Usually I can just do this in a jiffy, and I take a personal watermelon because we want something that we can take to an event, or you can actually have at an event. Okay, I usually try to multitask, but let me just focus on this balsamic glaze. You see right here, it's actually bubbling up, which is okay. We're going to turn down our heat just a little. And you see it's thickening up the more that it's reducing down. All right, so we're going to let that reduce down maybe for total about 10 minutes, maybe a little bit less depending on your heat temperature. I love cooking with gas. Some of you all at home have electric stoves, and that's all good. It's just going to take a little bit longer. With gas cooking, you have a little bit more control over the amount of heat that actually goes onto your pot or your item. So this is actually reducing quite nicely, as you see. And we will turn this down, actually turn it off, and let it sit off to the side. because it's going to thicken up just a little. And then we're going to use it, like I said, to garnish and to drizzle. So we're going to take this watermelon and we're going to take the sharpest chef knife that you can find. And I know you could do this several different ways. We could just go straight across, but you know I want to kind of jazz it up a little. So I'm going to do a zigzag. So we're going to take our knife, chef knife, we're going to go up and down in triangles. Kind of like, just like a zigzag. We're going to go all the way around our watermelon. And if you have, you know, challenges, or if you are afraid that you're not going to cut straight, it's all good. Right? You can take a Sharpie marker on the outside of your watermelon and kind of draw your design and go and follow the design. Pretty simple. But this is taking this in. We're almost done all the way around. And then we're going to break our watermelon in half. So you can kind of see it's getting loose. We're just going to take it and kind of pull it apart because we have our zigzag. And it's going to take a little bit of time. Depends on how far deep into the actual watermelon you cut into. So, look, we have a nice fancy design, and we are going to, it's going to be great for a presentation, but we need to get this inside out. And like I said, this is great for multiple uses. So we could take this bowl that we've created, cut out everything in here, cut it up, and then make this as our holder. And so it's going to be, it could be a watermelon feta salad. But what we're going to do, I'm still going to cut everything out. But like I said, I want to make watermelon bites, feta bites. So we're going to take this out. And you know, it's going to take a little bit of practice. It's all good. Because like I said before, I always say, you're cooking and you're creating with love. So we want to take as much out as possible. We're going to take our spoon and kind of scoop it up. That's probably the easiest. Just kind of rotate it around like this. And then if you rotate it at a smooth rate, you'll have a smooth inside, just like that. And so this is our bowl. We're going to take a little bit more out because we don't want to waste any. And that's our bowl right here. So we're going to place it off to the side. And we'll use that a little bit later. But now we want to take, making a mess. But we want to take the inside of our watermelon. And if you by chance kind of mess up like where it's not even parts, it's all good. You can actually take another watermelon and cut so your pieces are even. So I'm just going to take the inside of this watermelon and I'm going to make kind of equal square parts for my watermelon bites. And we're just getting it all together. Like I said, I didn't realize sometimes watermelons are so hard to pick because they're soft in the middle and they're hard on the outside. You just never know all the time what you're going to get on the inside. But we're going to make this work because our overall presentation is still going to be very nice. So we're still making our pieces of watermelon. And like I said, they can be any square, any shape that you want. Actually, you could take a little cookie cutter, the smaller ones, and shape out your watermelon bites. And again, once people get this, when you're at an event, they're not going to be concerned about, oh, this is not the exact square like the next one. They're going to be concerned about how good it tastes. So I'm going to, just for this demonstration today, I'm going to take and put this off to the side because I just want to show you the end product. And I can't have all this mess. So we're going to take our feta and put it in squares, kind of like the shape of our watermelon. So I have feta right here. I'm just going to slice it. And just slice it like that. And we're just going to make a little bitty piece to kind of go over our watermelon square piece bite. So just put it on top like that. And again, this can be mastered at home, your sizes, your shapes, but essentially you just want something that is tasty and easy for you to actually make and take and enjoy. So we have all of our feta and watermelon that we're going to use for today. And now we're going to top it with mint. You see here we have this fresh mint tree. I'm going to take little small leaves off of here and just put it right on top. And since we have this extra watermelon too, we're going to make and include in here an actual salad. So a watermelon feta salad. So what we're going to, because we're not going to waste any of our ingredients, I'm just going to take this, cut it up a little, put it in the bowl, our watermelon bowl, and there you have it right there. And then we're going to take some feta, dice it up, just like that. And then we're going to take our mint as well, kind of mix it all together. And we'll take the mint and chop it up as well. Take some off of here. And I use this fresh mint. As you all know, I like to cook with as many fresh ingredients as possible. So we're going to take this mint and just chop it up and kind of include it in our salad, our watermelon salad. And just add a little bit more. Bam! So we have created something easy to make. And like I said, okay, so we have our balsamic glaze. We're going to finish it off. I've already put ours in a little squeeze bottle right here. And we will finish it off with a little bit of our drizzle. So that's it. Voila! As you see, we have our feta watermelon bites along with our watermelon salad. Perfect for your next backyard cookout or that corporate event. If you want us to prepare it for you, check us out at rxcateringdc.co. Thanks for joining us.